Sure.
Okay, hi everybody. It's What's the Tea with Nikkolayla, and I have my beautiful guests here, Christine and Arianna. Yay! Okay, so today we have them special on our show, and I'm so excited for them to be here because I met them one time, and I know that, you're the only two ladies that I've had, the only other two, there's only one guest I had on my show, and I didn't know them. So I meet people like that. It's inspirational. I remember Christine, she hugged me. She's the one, I got a hug from her. She didn't even know me. And it's so sweet when you get that love from someone. It's all inspiration. She's like, Meg! Like, I know you, but I don't know you, but I love you. Oh, I like you. Oh. So I felt so much love, and then I'm like, oh, Arianna. And you get two for one. So today, I'm so grateful to have you both on my show. Aren't they beautiful? They're just beautiful. They're beautiful. They're beautiful spirits. They're beautiful, kind souls. And they're very loving. And they have such a great relationship with each other. So I did some question asking before, but usually, this show is about inspiration, love, joy, kindness, compassion, passion, and all the good stuff that you have. But the focus here is about their business because these ladies are doing some business in town, out of town. They're traveling around. They're everywhere. So I'm so glad to have them here. So I need you two to actually, you tag team and decide which one of you want to talk about. Like, I want to get both expressions. What inspired you to have this business? I just want to hear more about it because at first we got to find, they have a CBD business, but they have their own specific name for what they do because each CBD business has its own expression and it has its own life force. So I want you to share, Christine.
Well, hello, everybody. I'm Christine, formerly known as Peanut. Most people know me as Peanut, but my inspiration for this really is just substance, to really build on people's unknown. Mm-hmm. The unknown is what scares everybody. Mm-hmm. It's like, oh, I don't want to take that CBD, that's going to get me high, or that's going to make me feel this way, but you'd rather go take Tylenol or something that is masking what's helping. It's not really helping the issue. So my inspiration is really substance and getting people to know what's really going on behind it.
Okay. Awesome. And Arianna?
Mine is really about helping people with their passions. So we do own Bloom Agency, which is kind of like the umbrella of what we do, and it's a PR agency, so we help people wherever you're at in your business. If it's you're in the beginning stages and you need help with admin, HR, building your structure, or if you're a brand. You're dope. Or if you have a product and you need help with distribution or manufacturing or branding, social media marketing, event coordination, really we do everything.
Wow.
But we focus in mostly on small businesses because they're the ones who need the help. But really it's about finding those two things together, finding people who need help moving forward and bringing the substance aspect to it, because there's so many times when people get stuck in a roadblock in a small business and they can't move forward and they don't know what the steps are that are needed to move forward. And most of the time they're just missing that substance aspect of how it relates back to the community or relates back to their consumer, etc. So that's like the perfect marriage.
So you tied both of the companies together for you as you inspire others, just to give them that extra push because they could be missing something that they need, that little, like, you've got it. Yeah. It's pretty much what I'm hearing, everybody, is they've got the answer. So if you've got a question, they have the answer. So the Bloom Agency, to your service, ring, ring, there's the door. It's like, here I am, here's Bloom Agency, we showed up. And so they assist you in blooming your business to that beautiful capacity that you need, moving forward in the direction that is necessary. So if you've got a business, a small business out there, any kind of business, even if you have a CBD business, it doesn't matter what kind of business that you need, they can actually assist you. So you're telling me marketing. Okay, lay it out for me, because let them know.
Literally from back end HR stuff all the way to us going to trade shows and representing you if you're not capable of going there.
Wow.
So it's literally like back in, like I said, the stuff that you don't see,
yes,
to us coming up front and speaking with people. And, you know, that's what makes us a great team, because she's really good, a personable person, you know, people person also, but she's also good at the things that I'm not, like when it comes to like the paperwork and stuff like that. She's divine on those types of things. And me, I'm like, oh, hey, I should go talk to everybody. How's it going? You know, oh, yeah, you want to do this? Yeah, come on, let's go do it. Come on, I'm sure I'll teach you. If you don't know how, let me show you. Like, I'm more of a hands-on, and it just worked so well when we came to each other, because it was like yin and yang. She's teaching me how to be more of a business aspect person, and I'm teaching her basically more of the outskirts of things, you know what I mean? How to be more people person.
Yes.
So it works out.
Got a perfect balance here. You can't go wrong with that, because that's one of the things. Sometimes you're missing pieces to the puzzle, and so they together bring that completeness, and it's a full spectrum of all that you need. So you two are like that. Everything. It's heart. I love it. So two sides of a heart, they come together and they meet you to help you, so you can move forward with all the stuff that you need. So let me find out. So your clients, what kind of clients have you most recently been involved with? Like, wow. Okay.
There's several. So we've worked with brands like Kush Cards and Kush Candles, which we have a candle and card downstairs for you. And they're just fantastic ancillary brands in the CBD market. They don't necessarily touch CBD or THC, but they're integrated into those communities. We've represented them at trade shows and put together some marketing things for them. There's another company called Their Green that we represent, and we help them with everything. Helping them build out structure. They're a CBD franchise that's nationwide, so we've helped them go from 1 location as of December to 5 locations as of this month.
Amazing. Okay, so I already know,
let me not even
gotta have some conversations here on the back end.
Let me not even take credit for that, because we took on them as a client together, but this woman here, literally, like she just explained everything from you, from back end HR to franchising to going on site, opening up the franchise, has done those for those last 5 years.
Wow.
State by state, handbook, 1099s, everything, complete package. This one.
Thanks. Couldn't do it without you, though. She's the best support system I could have ever asked for. Honestly, it's my best friend.
They're just such love bugs. I just love their love. Like they're beautiful together. Like, oh my God, you can't go wrong. It's like you got like here, and here is like, oh yes, we do it. Everything works out perfectly. And just love it. It's just so beautiful. I just love it.
It's hilarious hearing someone else explain our friendship.
I'm like, hey.
Yes, and everything is perfect. It's so balanced.
It's the perfect combination. So if you're looking for someone to do all of those things that you've been like, I need a solution. Bloom Agency, thebloom.com. Is that the website, or you have to?
It is. Our website's actually currently under construction. We will be giving you the most updated. Everything. The internet doesn't like me sometimes, so.
Okay.
We're working on it.
Okay.
But I will have a.
Well, we're just gonna switch that around. The internet loves her, everybody.
Yes. Everybody loves that.
Oh, that's right.
The internet, the universe. Take it where you like to. We got this, okay?
But I do want to say one thing because it's probably the biggest thing that makes Bloom Agency different than a lot of these other companies, and kind of how the company even came to be was there's so many people that are taking advantage of small business owners, and there's so many people who need assistance who either don't even know what they don't know to get them to where they need to be, or they know what they need but they can't afford it. And we're in a day and age where we have to be building up inside of our communities, and we need to be giving back to the people that need the assistance so that we can have something great to look back on, you know, 10 years down the line, especially in our minority communities. So Bloom Agency works with everybody. So if you're a small business and you know that you only have a budget of $500 a month, and you have all of these things that you need to do, and we work with budgets.
That's like literally one of our first questions. What's your budget?
What is your budget?
So then we can figure out what your budget is, and we can let you know what we're capable of doing for you within that budget per monthly.
Okay.
But we'll still.
But there'll never be a time when we say, we can't. It's a matter of, okay, so let's sit down and let's structure it out. So you have $500 a month that you can do, and you need help with your website. Your Instagram needs to be built up, and you need some help with manufacturing or branding. Okay, so we're gonna stretch this out over a 6-month retainer. Commit to us for 6 months. We'll commit to you for 6 months. This is how we're gonna put all of these plays in order. This is the timelines it's gonna take for us to get there, and we're gonna make it work for you.
Right.
And we haven't had a client that's had an issue with that, because obviously, they want to grow, and that's really what Bloom is about, is helping bloom your business from where you're at to where you're going to be.
Very good. This is wonderful, everybody. Okay, so now you know what is going to happen with Nikkolayla's show, because Nikkolayla is going to be blooming. Because I already said I was going to be all over the world, right? Remember? Everywhere. So, I'm going with them around the world. They're going with me around the world. And then everybody else that is ready to move forward in their lives, please connect to my website. And actually, their information is going to be located as soon as all of this stuff gets constructed with their website, and all the movement for that is going on. So once that happens, then we're going to have them, we'll probably have them on the show again. Yay! Because we're going to see the progress of and so one of the other things is, this might be a show, I'm just thinking of it right now, featuring some of the people that you've worked with. Because these are companies that are actually, you all are going to be seeing these companies all over the place, because Bloom Agency is actually assisted them in pushing them forward. And you're going to see more and more of those things that they've had their hands in and brought solutions to. So we know that some of the inspiration that has brought you to this place. What was the passion inside of you that was the drive to actually stay fast and keep this going? Like, was it the connection between you two? And I know this is another question, but when did you meet? Like, did it spark then in that time, or how did that happen?
Alignment in this world, if people don't know, is everything, because we literally did not realize until today on our way here that we met almost a year ago today. And
so you saw each other.
Yeah, but the crazy thing is, I had just quit my job. I had just I'm never going back to work again for anyone but myself.
Yeah.
I got to figure out something, and my cousin's like, yeah, come to this party. Razby's having a little birthday party. And I'm like, I was just in Hawaii for a week. I kind of just want to lay down, It's like, fine, I'll go. I'm like a super social person.
Yes.
But when it comes to a group of people that have to be around, let's say there's a group of Chris Brown and Rick Ross and all those people over there, more than likely I'm going to be over here. You know what I mean?
Right,
just scoping out everything, seeing what's going on. That's what I was doing. I was in the corner by myself dabbing. And this young lady comes over and she's like, can I dab with you? I'm like, yeah! Come on!
Keep in mind, I end up at this party through another one of our girlfriends, and the whole time we're going, I'm like, I don't know I'm going to this party. I don't know not one person that's gonna be there except for my friend. And why am I here? Why am I? And so I'm sitting on this couch, like, I just want to smoke. That's all. I'm gonna go smoke with her. I don't know what y'all doing, but I'm gonna go smoke with her. And it was like instant, like
we have not separated since.
Wow, really?
Yeah. Legit. It's been like 6-7 months now.
Wow.
has it? That's October.
Oh my God! Now these two, okay, so they've only been friends for what, 7, 8 months,
Mm-hmm.
and they act like they've been friends forever.
We're actually we're taking our first like real
Family
trip.
friend vacation.
Our first like real vacation. So we're going to Hawaii.
Okay,
in
yay,
October.
my favorite place.
But we planned it. You know, we're sitting there. We're
Yes.
planning it with some of our other friends, and it's the same exact week that we met. That we're going to Hawaii.
Wow, what an anniversary
It's like
celebration. Wow,
Exactly.
that's beautiful.
We didn't even know it.
Yeah. And we're going off of our business is paying for us to go to Hawaii.
Wow, that is so awesome. I'm so happy for you. Okay, gotta give me some of that. Okay. Lady power. Okay,
Yes.
ladies in the house. Ladies in the house. And so all you beautiful ladies out there who are just, anticipating, thinking about, it's an idea. Write it down, get it going, get things moving is,
Because I can piggyback off of that. If you don't ever take a chance on yourself, you will be doing or trying to do something forever.
Yeah.
I was making $14.50 an hour
Mhm.
at the biggest dispensary in Las Vegas, Nevada, the only dispensary on the Strip.
Wow.
And my mind, my conscience, my energy came to me and told me I could do and be way bigger than they ever could imagine for me. To the point where I came back from Hawaii and never went back to that job. Take a chance on you. And the longer you prolong it, the longer it's going to take for you to get to where you want to be. That is my soul. Every post, I hashtag it on everything I put. Take a chance on you. Because if you don't take a chance on you,
Nobody's going to.
nobody's ever going to take a chance on you. Because they're not even going to know that there's a chance to take.
Right. So here's the thing. Love. Self-love.
Yes.
That is one of my virtues is self-love. So what she's speaking about, this is Christine speaking about taking that chance on yourself to move forward because you're loving yourself. And even if it's one step, just take one step because that one will move you forward. Because let me tell you, the universe is so powerful. You all know they came together in alignment because both of them are like, I don't know why I'm here. I don't want to go.
Literally no other reason for us to be there than for us to have met each other.
And there you go. So that is the first planting a seed inside of your life, and that's going to connect you to that next step. And so when then that next step, you don't know who you're going to meet. You have no idea who that next person is already set up in your path. Like, I'm getting to where I'm just going to take this one step right here, and oh my gosh, you know who I'm at. And then you got a story. So you know good and well, this is right here. This is a perfect example of a beautiful friendship. And that's the other thing. Sometimes you don't realize that you're not alone. You're not alone, and you don't have to do this alone. And I'm speaking especially to women.
Yeah.
I'm speaking to all those women out there. As you can see, these beautiful ladies here that I have on my show, that's one of the reasons why I have them on my show because last month I just did a Mother's Day show and I had my cousin on, and so we're here to support each other, and that's what we're here to do. So it's a wake-up call, and we're calling on this beautiful feminine energy that is out there. Not to say I'm not going to have a man on my show because I love men, Anyway, that's a whole other story, girl. But we're boosting up our beautiful ladies because we deserve it. And so who's going to support us? Each other.
Exactly.
We are all going to support each other. And so we are here saying we support you. We lift you up. And they had a song that they did with me here, and it's Level Up. So bring it up, level it up, get it. And if you haven't heard the song by Sierra, Level Up, listen to it.
Download it immediately.
go up.
Amazing.
Because you can't go anywhere. If you're right here, all you have is up. So, ladies, okay, so we talked a little bit about passion and you know, and self-love. So, what is this doing with the people that are in your lives? What are you noticing about your own, like, what are you, like, I know you're planting seeds out there.
Definitely.
What is going
more
on?
So the medical aspect of life, like I was kind of speaking to you earlier and telling you, my dad's been addicted to methadone because he had a back surgery since I was 6 years old, since I can remember. And me working with CBD and knowing the real, you know, facts behind it and stuff, I've been able to wean my dad off of something he's been addicted to my whole life.
Wow.
And he's no longer, you know what I'm saying, in that space he was in. Now he's playing with his grandkids. Now we're planning trips. You know what I mean? Now we're doing this, and he wants to do things with them that he never thought he'd be capable of doing.
Yes.
It's kind of goes back to that substance thing, because it's people surrounding my life. Now I'm capable of giving them the substance that I have, and maybe telling them that everything that you think you know is a facade. You know, I tell the people surrounding me, like my aunt also has multiple sclerosis. And that literally is where it attacks your nerves, every nerve in your body. So she'll go for days at a time where she can't walk, she can't sit up, she can't eat, she can't nothing. And to sit there and see her go through those things and have to help her, you know, rehabilitate and things like that. And the medication they're giving her is making her sicker to have to go to the hospital because her body cannot take it because it's so weak. Give her CBD and she's capable of eating. She's not throwing up. She's not, you know what I'm saying? It's all these things that this medication is supposed to be doing. Now I have this plant-based medication that's doing what it says it's doing. And it's she doesn't need, exactly, I was about to say, she doesn't need any other medication on top of the one that's holistically given to her for her to, oh, my stomach's hurting now, I need something for the pain in my stomach. Oh, this is giving me a huge headache because it's so much narcotics in me, I can't take it. I'm throwing up because my acids in my stomach cannot take what they're... None of that needs to happen. So for me, it's the substance and being able to heal my family within what they have going on, because without them, I wouldn't be who I am today. You know what I mean?
True.
So for me, that's where it is my family, is showing them what I know. And it's not just all about the psychological part of getting high. There is a whole holistic part behind this.
Yes, yes. So beautiful. And Arianna?
There's so much that's changed. Like, there's so much that's changed, and I think that he would agree with me. Like, if you look at where each of us was this time last year, you know, or even this time 2 years ago, just things are so different. And I mean, I got really sick about March, April 2018. And I went through a lot. I don't even want to go into all of it, but there was a lot that happened at that point in time. And it was like shifting the way that I viewed everything, you know, and I think that happens to a lot of us, you know, in your mid-20s or whatever, however old I am. I'm going to claim to be. And however old I'm going to claim. And I think that when those things happen, it requires you to really analyze, like, exactly what's going on in your circumstance. And if you don't, like, you're not going to grow. You're going to just be stagnant. You're just get stuck there. And ever since that time, when all of that kind of happened to me, my biggest thing has been looking at the people that are around me, not just at myself, but at the friendships that I have, at the, you know, my family dynamics, at, you know, even at the dynamics of people that are associated with people that I know, and trying to see, like, what is missing? Like, what is the next thing? Because, you know, we're all roughly, all of, you know, my close people were all roughly the same ages, and it's like, we're all kind of hitting that same, like, roadblock of, like, what's next? What's the next, you know, what's the next thing? And as I've been loving myself and, like, taking on, you know, positive energy, and, you know, I quit my job back in February, actually. Just left one day and didn't come back.
Wow.
I'm so sorry. I will come and pick up my stuff.
I have to do
at
that.
some point.
It's cool.
They still have a box of my things. I'm sorry.
That.
I'm really hoping I get those back.
I was looking for that jam though and that sugar. So we're gonna.
Why'd you know? That was definitely in my desk.
Yeah, because it wasn't at the house.
put my business. But like ever since then, it's like I want to share this with everybody because there is in business. I can't say about anything else, but in business, there is nothing in this world that feels like working for yourself. Getting to wake up every day and knowing that you are the master of today's destiny. That you are the direct result. Whatever finances you get or whatever you get at the end of the day, you controlled that situation. Right. And people tell you everywhere we go, I'm like, so have you thought about opening your own business? Have you thought about opening your own business? You should start a business. You know, I think I know the perfect person to link you with, so you can start a business. Like, become a business owner. Fill out this paper.
Love it.
Yes, take a chance on you for real. Yes. Like 5 years ago today, there's no way you could have told 20-something-year-old me that I was going to be doing this. Like, you couldn't. There's no way.
5 years ago today, my parents were like,
all you want to do is smoke weed. You don't want to do anything.
All you're going to do forever is smoke weed. And now, look at me.
She's a businesswoman. Yes, she's a businesswoman.
Still smokes weed, though.
Lots of it.
All the
edibles. Consumption all the way around. I'm not a hater. Backwoods joints, bongs, pipes. Throw it all in there.
So happy days are here.
Happy days are here. Exactly.
But seriously, who could you tell? I could not tell anyone 5 years ago that it would be illegal anywhere.
Wow. Yeah.
Anywhere.
But that's the thing. Like you have no idea. The decision you make today, you don't know what it's going to lead to, or where it's going to lead you to 5 years from now. So really, if there's anything I could say, you have to love yourself so that you can propel yourself forward. Because like loving you is the biggest thing you could ever do for yourself. Ever.
That first step is, I know it's going to be hard. You're always going to give yourself an excuse on why. Oh no, I'll wait till next week because this check that's coming up isn't gonna. But what if you don't need to wait for that check next week? What if you make your own check with this taking a chance on yourself that fixes your next, it combines to your next 4 checks for the next 5 weeks. The person you may talk to, you just never know until you really solely take that chance on you. And be like, oh, I could do that.
That's right.
I do this for them every day. I was doing something for a company every day to where there was people that wouldn't even come. If I wasn't working, they wouldn't shop. Literally. Wow. I have bosses and owners and everybody that'll come and tell you like, yeah, no, oh, Peanut's not here. Okay, well, when does she come back? I'll come back when she comes back. If you can do it for them, you can do it for you.
There you go. So, one of the things that Christine touched on is that when you're pretty much you're planting seed, you're preparing yourself, but when you're actually, it's kind of like that. There was a wall that was hit for both of them, and then it was like it's all or nothing, and then they shifted. Now it doesn't always happen like that for everybody. However, there is a movement for that to happen for anybody. So know that it's kind of like that free fall. It's like, I'm jumping off. I'm jumping off. Do I have my parachute on? Because I think I need a little safety. Yeah. But you got to jump off. You got to jump somewhere. But be wise, because everybody has something happening the way they're supposed to, where it's supposed to move. So know that your inner self is actually going to let you know what's right for you, but take a chance on yourself. Even if you're like, I just want to put my toe in the water. Can I just put a toe?
And but all those moms, there's a huge bunch of moms that are going to watch this and be like, oh no, they don't have no kids. They don't, you know what I'm saying? No, I am a single mother of 2 kids. I have a 9-year-old daughter and a 3-year-old son, and I don't deal with either of their fathers. Mm-hmm. Take a chance on you, period. I still do everything I'm capable of.
Especially if you're a parent.
Yeah. Like, show them. Now I want to help my kids and show them how to build their own business coming out of school instead of getting a job. Don't go work for somebody. No, build your own business.
It's right.
You can do it. That's for those single moms too. Just because you're a single mom does not mean that is the end of the road.
Or dad. Single mom.
Yeah, or dad. That's true. Single mom, because her dad, you never know.
Yes.
You just never know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? In any situation, you never know. But the thing is that if you don't believe in you, you can't expect nobody else to.
That's right. So Ladies and gentlemen, the show begins here. So this is What's the Tea with Nikkolayla, and we are having a beautiful show with my beautiful guest. So right now we're going to take a break, and we're going to be right back, and we are just thanking so much that you showed up, and you'll see us soon.